Run it back.
Hi everyone, my name's Bruce Hargrave and I'm a professional photographer from Lincolnshire in the UK. You can see a few of my images throughout this video, and you can also check out some more of my work on my website, which is brucehargravephotography.com. I've recently been away for a few days in North Yorkshire where I was photographing wildlife. The main reason I went there was to try and photograph the wild peregrine falcons that live on Malham Cove. The juveniles have fledged in the last month and they're very active in the skies around the cove. As you can see from the images in this video, I was lucky enough to see peregrines on both my visits to the cove, and I'm very pleased with the set of images that I was able to capture. I used my own knowledge of peregrines and I also spoke to the locals about the bird's behaviour. And it was this combination that helped me get the images that you can see here. But I've also been photographing wildlife for over 40 years, and that experience is a very handy thing to have as well. Perhaps because of that, I've recently been asked by my friends Ursula and Johannes from Simply Cuba if I could come along and help out on some of the trips that they run to that fantastic island in the Caribbean. Well, it's an opportunity that I just couldn't turn down. Johannes has lived in Cuba all his life, and he's spent many years leading wildlife tours to all the best places on the island. He's the acknowledged expert that everyone goes to when they want to see the unique bird species that make their home on Cuba. That local knowledge and expertise is going to be worth its weight in gold to any wildlife photographers. I'm really looking forward to working with you, Johannes. If you come along on one of the Simply Bird tours of Cuba, I'll be one of the professional photographers whose job it is to help you capture that perfect image. I love seeing and photographing beautiful birds, even when they're perched up. But my real passion is trying to capture birds in flight. After all, flying is what birds do best. I've got to tell you, bird in flight photography, or BIF as we call it, is never easy. But with me there to give you the benefit of my photographic knowledge and experience, you're going to stand a great chance of getting some memorable images to take home with you. I'll arrange an online meeting with all of you before we go to Cuba to talk about photography gear. I'm a photographer after all, so I love talking about gear. And once we're in Cuba, I'll also be helping you to review and edit your photos when we get back to our accommodation each evening. I'll be suggesting ways we can all improve our photography as we learn from each other throughout the tour. I'm really excited about getting to Cuba and to meeting all of you on what should be the trip of a lifetime. Just go to simplycubatours.com to find out more. You can also chat online there with Ursula, and she'll be able to answer all the questions that you might have. I'll see you in Cuba.